Hi everyone, welcome to another Wanderlust adventure. My name is Fez, and today we are going to be talking about nightlife in Paris. That's right, we are going to be talking dates, dinners, and fun things to do when you want to have a night on the town in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So strap in and let's get ready to paint the town red. There are a lot of things to do in Paris when the sun goes down. A lot of people, go to dinners, they go to shows, music, plays, movies, and of course, bars and restaurants. There's such a cool restaurant scene in Paris. We're not even talking like the Michelin star restaurants or anything. We're also talking about just really good food, cuisines from all over the world. The bar scenes are very cool and calm, just kind of like the Parisian people. There were some places that I went to alone, but a lot of the times I like exploring cities through the eyes of a local whenever I can get the chance. So I do tend to use dating apps and social apps to meet up with people who live in the city. I find that you get the best recommendations from locals. If you are, a solo traveler and you are going to be meeting people in a new city, just be clear about what your intentions are. Maybe you are looking for whatever. But I think just be very clear about what your intentions are. A lot of the times I will just say, hey, I just want to have dinner with someone. Would you like to join me? Or finding activities in public. Okay, that's a big one. So some French people want to meet you at their homes. I thought that was very forward. Don't meet people in private areas where no one knows that you're there, or just don't. I say if you're meeting someone for the first time, always meet them in a public place. Don't compromise. Don't let them, seduce you or like try to convince you. Please do take your safety very seriously, especially if you're a solo female traveler. You got to look out for number one, which is you, always. There's also kind of this misconception, perhaps, that foreigners only want casual flings, to have their romantic story in Paris. And I think there are some French people, there are some like Parisians, should I say, or like locals who perhaps try to capitalize on that. So just have your wits about you when using dating apps and when you meeting up with new people. Just really, try and be as safe as possible. But yeah, I went on a few dates. I was in Paris for a month. So, it was really important for me to be able to also like interact with other human beings, because I was traveling on my own for 3 months. So it can get a little bit lonely when you're not really connecting with people on a human-to-human level. So that's what I use those apps for, those meetup apps. And I met some great people. I really did. I got to see, really fun sides of Paris, some places that I knew of, some places that I didn't know. So it was really, really cool. Let's talk about the places that I went to in Paris to enjoy some of the nightlife. So one of the places that I went to was Le Havre. Le Havre's a really, really cool area because there's a huge metro station there with RER trains and local trains, and just you can get anywhere basically from that station. It also connects to the Westfield Forum, which is a mall in Paris. This area is just really, really cool because it's got, shopping nearby in the mall, but also like individual shops. There's kind of high fashion, there's boutiques, there's all sorts of cool shopping experiences in that area. It can get really busy on weekends, so just be aware of that. But it's just really, really cool. Very close by to that is Rue Montague. It's got just tons and tons of restaurants and bars, and you can kind of do your shopping during the day and then head over to Rue Montague and have a drink or have some dinner. Great outdoor and indoor seating areas in these bars and restaurants. There's a very cool, laid-back vibe to it. I went there for a date. It was a good date. We went to a more quiet bar, to be able to talk. And then after that, we went on a little walk around. I got to see different parts of the area. Walking around in Paris at night is not that big a deal. There's lots of people on the streets, depending on the time, of course. But generally before 11, there's quite a few people on the streets, and Parisians like to walk around. So if you're going on a date, just make sure you have good walking shoes. Make sure your shoes are comfortable enough, because Parisians really like to take walks. So we walked on over to the Seine and got to check out this bridge that was near the Institut de France, and had a gorgeous view of the Eiffel Tower in the background. It was just so cool and pretty, and gosh, going on the bridges at night when the Eiffel Tower is lit up, and it's so romantic, and it's just this magic that unlocks in Paris at night, and it is just absolutely beautiful to see the city lit up. Paris really is romantic. I'm not even gonna lie. It is quite romantic. So the second place that I want to talk about is an area called République. République is a cool, kind of trendy area. Again, tons of restaurants. I like these areas in Paris that have a lot of restaurants because, as soon as the weather gets nice, Parisians just kind of flood the restaurants, and the outdoor seating gets filled up real quick. People just want to go out after a long winter. So I did have another date that was the one who showed me that area. We met at the metro station, and then we walked on over to Public Square, and oh my gosh, they have these dancing sessions where they play music, and people can just go there and dance with their partners or dance with someone new, so you can go there and just have a lovely little dancing session. They were so confident and joyful, and I was I could watch this for hours. So if you are in that area, you should definitely check out when they are playing music in the square, and go have a tango, go have a dance. After we watched some of the dancing, we went on over to the restaurant, kind of epicenter of République. And then we went over to my date's friend's restaurant. He has an Afghani French fusion restaurant, and oh my goodness, it was so delicious. The food, the cocktail, it is just a great restaurant, and the vibe was really cool. Definitely check out République. There are some really cool spots there, great bars, great restaurants, lots of variety. The third place that I would like to talk about was my favorite place in Paris. Oh my gosh, my favorite place. It's the Latin Quarter, okay? The Latin Quarter is my favorite nightlife scene in Paris. There's just so much to do there. There's so much to explore. The best way to explore the Latin Quarter is in the afternoon, you can go check out Notre Dame. It wasn't open during the time that I was there, but you can always go check out the outside of it, walk around. It's also right on the Seine River. you can have a little stroll around there, and then head on over to the Latin Quarter. Now, the Latin Quarter has so many bars and restaurants. There's no shortage of variety of cuisine. They have almost anything that you could be in the mood for. It's about an 8-block radius of restaurants, bars, music clubs. There's also jazz caves. Now, the jazz caves are really, really cool. They are these underground caves, basically, that house some amazing jazz talent and blues talent. You can just walk the streets and kind of figure out what you want to eat. There's lots of bars. The happy hour specials run pretty late, so definitely check out the many, many happy hour specials that they have in different bars there. You can also have some macarons and hot chocolate if it's a bit chilly. After I went to Notre Dame, I was so cold. I had to have like some hot chocolate and macarons, and the hot chocolate was so delicious. That kind of really silky, thick, rich French hot chocolate, that Parisian hot chocolate that they're famous for. If you want decadent hot chocolate, there are some great places in the Latin Quarter for that. It's a great place if you are a tourist. The Latin Quarter is probably one of the most like welcoming places, so definitely check that out. One of my favorite adventures at the Latin Quarter was when I wanted to go out for dinner, and I really wanted to try fondue. I've never really tried fondue before. I've always wanted to, so I was like, I'm in Paris, I'm gonna try some fondue. Went to this fantastic fondue restaurant, had a meal with cheese. It's all melted and being, heated up. And they bring you kind of a dipping board with like meats and salads. It's delicious. You just dip away and munch away. So once I was done with dinner, there were some performers who were busking out in the square, and that was such a cool experience because that was probably the most like lively I've seen French people, just kind of rocking out to music, because they were so talented and they just really knew how to get the crowd going, and people were dancing and vibing out. It was just so much fun. So that was just like a super memorable moment in Paris, kind of a community of strangers enjoying some music, having fun, singing along. That was just, they were very, very talented. Check them out on Instagram. There's so many different ways to explore Paris's nightlife, and you should definitely not just be active during the day, but also take advantage of the restaurant culture, the bar culture, just walking the streets at night. Take full advantage of how beautiful and energetic and fun Paris can be at nighttime. Make it part of your holiday. Don't just end the day too early. Have fun at nighttime too. Seize the day whenever you can. Explore the places that you want to explore, and I hope that you add some of these to your list. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed today's Wanderlust adventure. There will be more Wanderlust adventures coming your way. So yeah, please do like, subscribe, and set up those notifications for new videos whenever they drop. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye. Mwah.